Hey guys, what's going on? SpitBrix here, back from their LEGO Ninjago movie video. And in this video, I'll be discussing whether the LEGO Ninjago movie really did fail, or if maybe critics are just exaggerating that, or maybe that's just what you really hear whenever you type up LEGO Ninjago movie on the internet. Now, I'm going to be going over some statistics and also referencing some of your guys' thoughts that you guys have posted as well. And overall, just expressing a bit of my thoughts, and then at the end, be sure to let me know down below in the comments if you guys think the Ninjago movie was a success or possibly a failure, what you guys thought of the movie as a whole. Now, a few days ago, I had asked on my Instagram page a bit about this movie and if you guys enjoyed it, if you guys thought it was a good movie, and compared to the other LEGO movies, how it measured up. Now, I'm going to be featuring a few of these comments that I thought really did a great job at portraying this movie a little bit while later in this video. But before that, let's go ahead and look at some of the facts for this movie and statistics and analyze those a little bit. Alright, so here we go. We have the LEGO Ninjago movie, 1 hour, 41 minutes. I mean, that's a pretty decent time for a movie. We have a rating of 6.1 out of 10, 54% Rotten Tomatoes, and to be honest, that's not where it should be. I really think that that should be definitely higher. Now, I'll explain a bit later in this video, but I really think that if you did not have the context of what Ninjago was, or if you didn't know the Ninjago theme already, this wasn't very exciting. And I'll explain a bit more on that a bit later. 86% of the Google users that have rated it on this page have liked it, so I mean that's a pretty good sign. But as for the actual critics, you'll see, they give a bit of a different reviews. You can see there, I gave it a thumbs up. To be honest, I thought it was a good movie, but then again, I am a die-hard LEGO Ninjago fan, so that did create a bit of a bias in me whenever I was watching the movie. Let's go ahead and go on to the official Rotten Tomatoes page, 54%. All the other LEGO movies we have gotten, which means the LEGO movie and the LEGO Batman movie, have both been 96% or higher Rotten Tomatoes. So if you're looking here at 54%, you want Rotten Tomatoes. You want it to be as high as possible. 54% is basically a coin flip. Half the people who watched this movie thought it was good, which is not where LEGO should be. I honestly think it should have been higher, but like I said, out of context, this movie might not have seemed that entertaining. 49% of people liked it just by people rating it out of 17,857 ratings. So, I mean, that's a lot of ratings to go off of, and very accurate, I guess, amongst that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some revenue, at some money statistics here. So, domestic in the United States, I'm in the United States, so domestic is going to be for me $57 million, which is 48.3% of the total revenue of this movie. Now, foreign countries, other than the United States, I should say, $61 million. Now, of course, a big percentage of that being in Europe, of course. It actually did better in Europe than it did in the United States, which was very interesting to see how that played out. I thought that was very, very different and very unique that had such a big gap. Now, worldwide, $120 million, which that's a lot of money if you think about it. But because of the budget that this movie was on, all the other LEGO movies have done so well that the budget for this LEGO Ninjago movie, it was really high, to be honest. And for a LEGO movie, I think it was a bit steep. Of course, you had like Jackie Chan in there. You had some professional animators. Now, opening weekend, it did $20 million, which isn't really that much, but it's okay, I guess, for an average movie, but you'd expect more for LEGO. Now, here we go. The budget was $70 million, and it ended up making around $120 million, $116 million. All the sources are a bit different, but they're all around this range. And as of the time of this video, these are the statistics. It is currently November 11th, 2017. So unfortunately, really the statistics of this movie really don't show it to be that amazing. And in my opinion, this is my opinion I'm going to state right now. I thought it was a good movie. I think that Lloyd and his dad's relationship, so Garmadon and Lloyd, I think their relationship was played a bit too much. I know it was supposed to be a kids movie, a family movie, so it did have a lot of ties to the family, Coco, Garmadon, and Lloyd, but I really think it had to focus on the ninja a bit more. Don't take this in a bad or offensive way. I loved the Lego Ninjago movie. I thought it was one of the better movies. I thought it was better than the Batman movie, not as good as the first Lego movie, but being a diehard Ninjago fan, of course, I would think it was pretty good. And I really think that, of course, Zane and Jay and Lloyd, those were definitely the three best ninjas that were portrayed in the movie. I think Kai and Cole, they were a bit on the sidelines. They could have done a bit more, especially Kai, to be honest. I think that the ninjas could have had a bigger role, but I love the incorporation of Jackie Chan in the movie. I think he did a great job. And of course, well, there were some other aspects as well, but like I said, I think you needed to have a different aspect or different perspective of this movie by knowing what Ninjago was. If you were just a mom or dad taking your kid to this movie and didn't know anything about Ninjago, this movie would have been very different. It would have been kind of hard to grasp what was going on at all times because you had to have that basic knowledge of the ninjas, of what they were trying to do, of Garmadon being bad, that sort of thing, in a way to really incorporate this movie into your mind and really understand it to the best of your ability. Now, saying that, I think that it was okay. I think that there were not as many Lego elements that there could be. Just by looking at this picture right now, you can see there's grass on the ground, which has nothing to do with Lego. I think that they could have incorporated more Lego elements, but, you know, it was kind of relating it back to the outside world once again. Lego usually does those real-life excerpts, in which this one being at the very beginning and the very end with Jackie Chan and the boy. Now, of course, I don't really like those, to be honest. I really like the actual Lego part of the movie, but those parts really tie everything together. Now, enough with my opinions on this movie. I thought it was pretty good, like I've said. Let's go ahead and see what you guys think. Now, as for you guys' responses on my Instagram account, there were some mixed reactions. I was actually kind of surprised, but most of it definitely was positive. There were a lot of comments saying that this was their favorite Lego movie, or at least really close to. I think that there was definitely a very positive vibe, especially in the Ninjago community, just because of the fact, well, it's your favorite toy that just got on the big screen and is being shown everywhere in the world, which is absolutely insane and definitely was a great treat for Lego Ninjago fans. Now, there were some comments that, you know, they didn't really enjoy it that much. They had a few issues with it, and I can definitely see that as well. There were some, of course, that didn't like it at all, and, well, I totally respect their opinions, but I at least thought it was pretty interesting to say the least. The main problems that I saw you guys expressing in the comments was, of course, Lloyd and Garmadon's, I guess, problems with each other, and the fact that that was just taken too much, and you guys know that I've already explained that really in this video, and I definitely agree. Also, not using brick pieces everywhere, of course, like the grass on this image right here. And some of the parts just being plain slow. I think you guys all maybe have felt that during the movie. Just some parts you just kind of wanted to get it to speed up, get to some more action instead of really what was going on. But in all, there wasn't much of that. There wasn't too much of that, I should say. And overall it was okay, But anyways, I really like to see what you guys thought of this movie. There was definitely a very big gap in between people who just didn't like it and people who did like it. There were some people in the middle, but mostly you took one or the other sides. Now, before I end off this video and do my final closings, I want to ask you guys another question. And this question is, how long will Lego Ninjago last? Not just the movie, I should say. The actual theme of Ninjago in Lego. How long will it last? We obviously know the Sons of Garmadon coming in 2018, which should be a really awesome wave. But be sure to vote on the poll on the screen right now, top right-hand corner of the screen. Be sure to vote how long or how many more years Ninjago is going to continue in LEGO. Obviously, it's one of LEGO's largest and most popular themes. They even made a movie about it, so it can't be ending anytime soon, or at least that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? And that's going to wrap up my video on whether the Lego Ninjago movie did fail or was it a success. I think you guys have definitely drawn your own conclusions by watching this video, so I'm not going to talk much more about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course let me know down below what you guys think of this movie. I appreciate your guys' support on my channel recently. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. Keep up the great work. If you guys are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any LEGO Ninjago action. And of course, I will see you guys in the next video coming very soon.